On September 18th, we received the results of the highly anticipated FOMC meeting. Now, this meeting was extremely unusual in that the futures markets had been alternating pricing in a 50 basis point cut versus a 25 basis point cut in the days leading up to the meeting. Now, just 5 hours before the release, the CME FedWatch tool priced in the probability of a 50 basis point cut at 65% and a 35% chance of a 25 basis point cut. Now, in the past, market consensus was almost always reached weeks before the meeting. Now, going into the September meeting, U.S. two-year Treasury yields stood at around 3.64%, having collapsed from 5% back in May in anticipation of this easing cycle. Now, the Fed has for many years expressed a desire to be transparent in the hopes of avoiding instances like this, where the market views the outcome as ambiguous, and ambiguity can contribute to market volatility. Now, the Fed decided on a 50 basis point cut, and the two-year yield quickly dropped to 3.55%. The key question now is whether the market will interpret this front-loaded easing as a sign that less easing is needed in the future, or if it will view the Fed's decision as a commitment to aggressively address an impending economic slowdown. Now, the second half of September offers very limited economic data, with the next major data point, GDP on September 26th, and then PCE on September 27th. If a trader believes that two-year Treasury yields could fall from here, they could express that by selling the September two-year Treasury yield futures contract at 3.55 and targeting a move to the mid-2022 congestion area of 3.00. Now, a stop for this trade can be placed above at 3.85. This trade can make $550 if the target is reached and risks $300 if you're stopped out of your level. Now, if a trader believes that yields are heading higher, they could buy the September two-year Treasury yield futures contract at 3.55 and target a move back to the August highs of 4.10. Now, a stop for this trade can be placed below at 3.20. This trade can make $550 if the target is reached and risks $350 if you're stopped out of your level.